sank low, blood in the sky. I stood where my brother fell to die. His voice still whispers in the wind's cruel moan. A cold night rises and I'm all alone. Dust on my boots, vengeance in my hand. I'll carve justice from this lawless land. Justice rides on a loaded gun, for the friend they took, the wrong they've done. No judge, no jury, no place to run. Revenge in the dust till the morning sun. The saloon doors creak, shadows inside. A face I know, it's where they hide. Whiskey's bitter, but hate's much worse. Tonight I'm a bullet, they're my curse. A name in my mouth, a weight on my chest. I'll send them down, let the devil do the rest. Justice rides on a loaded gun, for the friend they took, the wrong they've done. No judge, no jury, no place to run. Revenge in the dust till the morning sun. A name in my mouth, a weight on my chest. I'll send them down, let the devil do the rest. Justice rides on a loaded gun, for the friend they took, the wrong they've done. No judge, no jury, no place to run. Revenge in the dust till the morning sun. Thank you, they didn't know. Festival and Sun. Guns on a loaded gun, for the friend they took, the wrong they've done. No judge, no jury, no place to run. Revenge in the dust till the morning sun. A name in my mouth, a weight on my chest. I'll send them down, let the devil do the rest. The saloon doors creak, shadows inside. For the face I know, it's where they hide. The law out here is rusted, a broken, crooked sign. The only truth is written in the shadow and the twine. They called it justice when they strung my brother high. I watched the life drain from them beneath a pale and lying sky. They wear the tin and smile, but their hearts are rotten wood. I am the final reckoning that's understood. And the sunset is a dying man, bleeding out in red. A final prayer for vengeance, for the unjust and the dead. There will be no trial, no jury, and no priest, just the drawing of the iron at this devil's hour at least. I see him in the mirror of this dusty saloon glass. A man I used to know, a man I knew would pass. He talks of golden ranches, of a future he can keep, while the ghosts of all his betters in the shifting sands do sleep. My spurs don't jingle, boy, they whisper on the floor. A promise I intend to keep, and settle one last score. And the sunset is a dying man, bleeding out in red, a final prayer for vengeance, for the unjust and the dead. There will be no trial, no jury, and no priest, just the drawing of the iron at this devil's hour at least. The wind has stopped its breathing, the crickets hold their tongue. There's no more time for running, for the old or for the young. He'll speak my name with curses, I'll wear his lead with pride. For living was the sentence, and this sunset is the ride. Yeah, the sunset is a dying man, and I'm the one who bled it. This ain't for God or glory, and you sure as hell don't get it. There was no trial, no jury, for the brother that I lost. So I'm the judge and the verdict and the final bloody cost.
Was painted in blood and dust. They called her names, they broke her trust. A lawman watched and turned away, while justice died that burning day. I took my gun, my only friend, and swore the shame would find its end. The preacher prayed, I didn't kneel. The fire in me was made of steel. Adios amigos, I'll ride through hell tonight. For the one they hurt, I'll make it right. No mercy left, no God in sight, just a vengeance echoing in the moonlight. They say revenge don't set you free, but chains feel light when pain's this deep. Each bullet sings a broken hymn for every soul they buried in sin. The sheriff's eyes went cold and wide. He saw the truth he tried to hide. My hands still shake, my heart's a grave, but she deserved a life to save. Now silence rides beside my name. The desert wind forgets no shame. A lonely ghost with smoking steel. I paid the price, I made it real. Adios amigos, the night's my only friend. The road is long and never ends, for love, for loss, for every lie. I live to fall, not to survive. Adios amigos. They say revenge don't set you free, but chains feel light when pain's this deep. Each bullet sings a broken hymn for every soul they buried in sin. The sheriff's eyes went cold and wide. He saw the truth he tried to hide. My hands still shake, my heart's a grave, but she deserved a life to save. Now silence rides beside my name. The desert wind forgets no shame. A lonely ghost with smoking steel. I paid the price, I made it real. Adios amigos, the night's my only friend. The road is long and never ends, for love, for loss, for every lie. I
nothing in this dusty town, just a shadow where the sun beats down. I see that mother there, with her eyes full of fear, and it's a ghost from my past that I see standing here. In another place, much like this one long ago, I knew a woman like her, I let the story go. Her eyes were the same, holding the same silent dread, and the cries that she cried are still here in my head. And nobody, no nobody stepped in to save her, and I just turned my back. I was a coward and a stranger. Now that old cold regret is like a steel in my soul. For a life I left behind that I failed to make whole. The grave digger says, let it be, ride on and forget. These aren't your battles, not your debt. But in her eyes I see my own shame and my blame, for the words I never said and the hand I never came. And nobody, no nobody stepped in to save her, and I just turned my back. I was a coward and a stranger. Now that old cold regret is like a steel in my soul. For a life I left behind that I failed to make whole. This ain't for glory, and it ain't for a name. It's a debt to my spirit, my own private flame. So let the bullets fly and the fire burn low, for a second chance I lost so many years ago. Cause nobody, no nobody stepped in to save her, but I won't turn my back. I won't be the coward and the stranger. Let that old cold regret be the vow that I make. For life I can now save, for my own honor's sake.
Dust rose high on the Texas plain when Lincoln Dodge, they stopped the train. Stole a sword with a golden hilt, and the samurai's blood was spilled. Cold steel gleamed in the pale moonlight. The samurai's vow to set things right. A debt of honor, a traitor's lead, that would only be paid in bloodshed red. Dynamite roared in the railway car, left Link for dead like a tarnished star. But Kuroda swore with burning eyes, that murdering snake will surely die. 1 week to hunt, 1 week to kill, or by his own blade he'd lie still. Through canyons deep the strange pair rode, bearing a heavy honor-laden load. Cold steel gleamed in the pale moonlight. The samurai's vow to set things right. A debt of honor, a traitor's lead, that would only be paid in bloodshed red. 1 week to hunt, 1 week to kill, or by his own blade he'd lie still. Through canyons deep the strange pair rode, bearing a heavy honor-laden load. Cold steel gleamed in the pale moonlight. The samurai's vow to set things right. A debt of honor, a traitor's lead, that would only be paid in bloodshed red. Link tried to run, gained his release, but found Kuroda's code brought peace. Returned to help the steadfast guide, go for the stolen gold he sighed. At the mission, oh, the final stand, gunfire echoed across the land. When smoke had cleared and foes all fell, just 4 remained the fate to tell. Ghost faced off Link, empty and dry. Kuroda stepped forth, prepared to die, but remembered his word, hesitated brief, and met his end from a traitor's bullet thief. But the steel meant more than golden ground when that sacred final shot did sound. Link kept his word, his promise true, for honor's code and friendship new. He hung that sword for all to see, a soul redeemed and finally free. Just steel and wood swinging in the breeze, the story of honor from across the seas.
Out on the edge where the vultures fly, a lone man walks with a steel gray eye, shotgun slung and a soul gone dry. The sun burns red like a scorned lover's cry. SUV tires carve dust in the sky. Every step he takes whispers goodbye. Iron dust roll, no turning back. Vengeance rise in the shadows track. Iron dust roll, the silence cracks. Past is dead, but it still attacks. Through olive trees where the shadows twist, North Greece wind carries the devil's hiss. His heart a tomb, his name a mist. A trail of sins left in the clay, blood and sweat paved the hunter's way. Every breath screams you'll pay today. His boots echo the gravel moans. He's never been this far from home. Iron dust road, no turning back. Vengeance rise in the shadows track. Iron dust road, the silence cracks. The past is dead, but it still attacks. Through olive trees where the shadows twist, both Greece wind carries the devil's hiss. His heart a tomb, his name a mist. A trail of sins left in the clay, blood and sweat paved the hunter's way. Every breath screams you'll pay today. His boots echo the gravel moans. He's never been this far from home. He's never been this far from home. His heart a tomb, his name a mist.
That fire's just a memory, ghost upon the sand. The only stars above me now are held in metal hands. No more the jingle of the spurs, the Mustang's wild-eyed fear. Just the silent, steady buzzing in a new and hollow ear. They phased out all the cowboys with their 6-shooter pride, and the last old sheriff took his conscience off and died. Now the ghosts of all the outlaws watch from a mesa high, as a new kind of posse paints the empty waiting sky. Yeah, a new age is starting.
It's the era of the drones, a silent war of circuits, and a king that sits on thrones. They track you by the heat you make, they read your dying breath. There ain't no use in running from this electric flying death. I miss the smell of leather and the weight of our steel, the chance to look your killer in the eyes and make it real. Now it's just a shadow passing across hair on a screen, a kid in some air-conditioned box, 1,000 miles between. He sips his coffee, pushes buttons, makes a pixel disappear, then clocks out, drives home to his family, and leaves the silence here. There's no honor in this killing, no ballads to be sung, just a target turned to nothing by a disembodied tongue. Yeah, new age is starting, it's the era of the drones, a silent war of circuits, and a king that sits on thrones. They track you by the heat you make, they read your dying breath. There ain't no use in running from this electric flying death. And sometimes in the quiet I can hear the old world's groan, the whisper of the buffalo, a lonesome cowboy's moan. They paved over the prairie with a digital black road and uploaded all our legends to a new and bloody code. Yeah, the new age is here now, it's the era of the drones. No more ghosts in boot heels, just the chill in all our bones. They track the heat you're making, they sense your final breath. There ain't no grave to dig for you, just this electric flying death.
Onto the veranda, struggling for a final note before being drowned out by the persistent, unchanging drone hum, which then fades to an unnerving silence.
In a stolen train with the sacred trust, through the cannon's roar and the soldiers' scorn, for the people's revolution they were born. Oh, the five-man army rolling through the dust in a stolen train with a sacred trust, through the cannon's roar and the soldiers' scorn, for the people's revolution they were born. The samurai stood on the speeding steel roof, his sword in his hand, a living proof that a man with a code and a purpose so deep, a promise to his brothers he would keep. And the dynamite flashed, and the strong man smashed, and the thief played his role as the battle crashed. The Dutchman's design in the bloody confine brought the golden train over the Mexican line. Train and a sacred trust, they stood by the people, forlorn and torn, for a revolution's hope they were born. 5 men, an army, a ghost in the sun, the bloody work is done. They came to burn the schoolhouse down to run the javelin. They laid their hands upon her, scorned her free-born soul, and fought their town's foul law to keep them whole. But I am the storm, the quiet wrath, the shadow on your twisted path. For the children and the hunted I will stand, one man, one will upon this land. My teacher's heart, she showed the way. My Comanche father taught the price you pay. You'll hear no curse, you'll see no fear, just justice, swift and final here. 'Cause I am the storm, the quiet wrath, the shadow on your twisted path. For the children and the hunted I will stand, one man, one will upon this land. My teacher's heart, she showed the way. My Comanche father taught the price you pay. You'll hear no curse, you'll see no fear, just justice, swift and final here. 'Cause I am the storm, the quiet wrath, the shadow on your twisted path. For the children and the hunted I will stand, one man, one will upon this land. The white man's greed, the red man's pain, meet in my blood like acid rain. This fight's not for a flag or creed, but for one sacred, simple need.
The white man's greed, echoing kick a long, low flute note.